the Norwich area, in the Norwich boxing scene where Charlton comes from, as we look at the tail of the tape. And the one thing that came back was, I don't know if he's going to beat Joe Laws, but he can punch. And boy, we saw that for certain. But we also know Florian Marcoux can punch as well. Naturally the bigger man. Couple pounds weight advantage on the scales yesterday.
I mean, it's only been 30 seconds, but he's come out with a little bit more spite in this round, Mark, who was jabs are nice and crisp and sharp.
Oh, one of those right hands, and again Marcus says, yeah, that doesn't bother me one little bit. A lot of mind games going on, and lovely jolting straight left hand from Marcoux. Charlton took it well. Really nice pace to this, and again really good work with that lead hand from Marcoux. Charlton's got to find a way of dealing with this. Oh, they're doubling up, tripling up. It's going to keep coming at him until he starts fending them off. You know how explosive a puncher he can be when he put a huge hole through the very flamboyant Joe Laws. Went into that fight undefeated and believing his own height. Well, Charlton blew that hype away. Missed badly there with the right hook. Marcoux. Yeah, good tempo though being set by Charlton. I think as you said earlier, it's mind games. You know, he's trying to tell Charlton, yeah, you know what, hit me with the best shot and it can't hurt me. But yeah, only he knows what kind of a reaction he's getting. He's certainly happy to chat away. I do like, and I said this earlier, guys, oh, that was a lovely combination from Marcoux. Oh, followed up with a very heavy left hand as well. Good little spell from Florian Marcoux this.
As you can see, he's stepping in and out and round from orthodox to southpaw, and he's coming back in with shots and landing. That uppercut is a great shot.
It really is. Yeah, didn't seem to be much behind those punches, but they're scoring punches, mixing the uppercut in there as well. I was going to say just before that lovely combination landed from Florian Marcoux, I like the tempo and the pace that Ryland Charlton is setting here. You get the feeling, yeah, you always want to establish your tempo, don't you, in a fight? And Charlton, I think, wants it at this kind of pace. Marcoux seemingly happy to go with him at the moment, but how are they both going to be looking come round 7, round 8, round 9?
Sit there. Good. Now back him up with a jab itself. Don't wait.
There it goes again.
Touches you up.
Interesting fight, though, isn't it? The quantity, the volume is coming from Charlton. The quality is coming from Marcoux.
I think you have to respect the way that Marcoux has just kind of accepted that. Actually, the physically stronger guy in there is Ryland Charlton. We didn't really know who that was going to be, and Marcoux's always the guy previously that has come forward and kind of bludgeoned his opponents into submission. But he's actually shown a different facet of his game, that he's willing to just put the ego aside, not just try and stand in the centre and trade macho with Ryland Charlton. He stepped off and he's boxed really well at range. He's had his back to the ropes, he's tucked up well when he's been under some pressure, and then at this kind of long and mid-distance, he's kind of really won the exchanges fairly comfortably, I'd say.
I would agree with you, particularly as he landed that lovely long right hand right at the end of that exchange. Really nice stuff. Big fight for them both in terms of their career. You know, they're both signed to a major promoter, of course. Ryland Charlton very cheekily, after he beat Joe Laws, said, "Sign me up, Eddie." So Eddie said, "Yeah, all right, I'll back that." But you know how boxing promoters are. If you're a winner, they're your best mate, and if you're not, well, it's who are you? So it's one of those fights that the winner of this one is going to be banging on the door very loudly, and he'll get his phone calls answered as well. With the loser, it's going to be, well, you know, starting from scratch again. Nice work downstairs from Marcoux. And that left, done a lot of good work with that left hand tonight, Florian Marcoux. Good body shot there, but again, Charlton continues just to push forward here.
Charlton's throwing a lot, but the thing about Marcoux is big as he
lovely,
was a shot.
big right hand.
His legs went.
Yeah, a big dip there, and finally he does make a dent on Charlton, and Charlton's got to just try and survive the last few seconds of this one, which he does, but he was all over the place there. That combination finished by that big right hand, and that's the breakthrough that we've been waiting for in this fight, and it's gone to Florian Marcoux. Well, you ask, how did he stand up. I don't think he has any idea how he stood up. Instincts kicked in. Oh,
What a shot.
like that. Charlton takes another beauty. He really is. Dishing out the flash here, Florian Uouuu. Really enjoying himself. Just threatening the right hand there.
I think ultimately Charlton is just looking a little bit one-dimensional here. Very physical, of course, we know that. Clearly take a shot well. He's taken some real bombs, but he is kind of marching forwards, and the game plan is fairly route one. There's not really a great change of tempo or pace or game plan here.
And he's marking up badly around that right eye as well, Charlton. Yeah, you're right, Chris. Nothing has changed. So this is the game plan. Let's stick with it. Interesting to see if Charlton did just say step back, draw his man on, see if he could counterpunch him. But not a sniff of that. Oh, we got through there. Well, there's a sudden turnaround. Uouuu hits the deck. That's the power that Ryland Charlton brings.
It's kitchen sink time for Ryland Charlton, Nick. He's way behind in this fight. He can't probably win this on points. It's his time to step on it. He may not get another window of opportunity. He has to take it.
And he's still chatting away there, Uouuu. Well, he's had his man on the deck. Well, when you're a big puncher, you've always got a chance. And Ryland Charlton has given himself every chance of getting right back into this. Just under a minute to go in the sixth. And Uouuu trying to stay out of harm's way here. Yeah, you can hear the corner, Frank Sictornes there saying he got hurt by the body shot, and he did. Well, he's really tucking up and covering up here.